Hello everyone, Ron from Heistman's Hit the Road here. Welcome to our channel. Join us as we go camping in New York State at a beautiful campground located on the shore of Lake Ontario. We'll share a few of our favorite things to do in the area, give you a quick peek at the small town where Jacki and I grew up, and dive into a bit of local history. We also observed several anglers fishing the salmon run on the Salmon River in Pulaski, New York. Plus, I'll walk you through my DIY method for airing up our camper's tires, especially helpful if your tire pressure monitoring system, or Tpms, doesn't have pass-through sensors. We're so glad you're here. Let's have some fun and hit the road.
Yeah, no. After a quarter of a mile, make a right turn.
After 1,000 feet, make a U-turn.
Sure, because there's so much room for that.
Now make a U-turn.
Yeah, sure. No, we're
At
good.
this point, they're going to have to react if they see us.
Yep.
Because we're already out here.
Recalculation.
They took 5 times.
Let's go down this dirt road. Let's get on this impossible road. Let's go down this road that's not even there anymore. So here's our site at Brennan Beach, Pulaski, New York. It's H3. We were in H4 last time we were here. We went down to Hershey and came back. A3. Got Starlink on the roof. We have an unobstructed view. It's been a good site. Water pressure at this park is excellent. I mean, really good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little walk around the park. This is a huge park. There's 1,320, so there's over 1,300 sites at this park. It's huge. With all good intentions, I was about to take a hike and do a tour of the park for you here at Brennan Beach in Pulaski, New York, but unfortunately I didn't get very far, and I was approached by a faculty member here or employee here and told that this is private property and that videotaping is not allowed. I said, well, okay. You know, you better check YouTube. It's all over YouTube. There's all kinds of reviews and things in your park and Facebook and whatnot. And he said, well, we know about you. We didn't know about them. So I started out up by the front office taking video of the front gates in the office area. And that must be where they saw me. You know, I had one golf cart come up with a gentleman, asked me what I was doing. I told him. I said, yeah, I have a YouTube channel doing a tour of the park, taking video of the park. He said, well, we got a call. There was somebody taking videos of locks. Now, I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe the front gates. I don't know. And he said he was going to go let him know what I was doing, and if I was to stop, he would come back and tell me. And then I had another guy come by and ask what I was doing on a cart, different gentleman. I told him I was just talking to the first guy that came by on the cart, and he was going to go check and come back and let me know. Told him what I was doing. And he said, well, just to let you know, there's a white truck behind me and he's going to be asking you the same questions. And he came through and told me immediately that it was private property and I was not allowed to videotape here. And I told him the same thing. You should check YouTube and Facebook, because not only do people that stay here, transients like myself, do tours and reviews of this park, you know, even people that live here or not live here, but you know, annuals that reside here in the summertime, they post stuff all the time. So I don't know. So sorry I can't bring you that tour. The elaborate wooden chair in the center is the master's chair from Parish's Masonic Lodge. The doily on the seat of the chair is hand crocheted with a Masonic emblem. Above the chair is a framed poster advertising a Masonic fair from 1909. This poster was proudly displayed on the wall of the dining room in the Masonic Lodge for years. The marble stone you see under the chair is called the Smooth Ashlar. It has deep Masonic meaning. Unfortunately, in the mid-1990s, due to low membership numbers, the Parish Masonic Lodge merged with a neighboring town's lodge, and the Parish Masonic Lodge building was sold. Ever since the closing of the lodge, Jacki and I have been proud custodians of these beautiful items. When we learned that the Parish Historical Society was opening up this building, we knew exactly where these wonderful items belonged. We have a YouTube channel and about our travels.
Oh, well, put us on it.
Okay, isn't that great? So the new Parish Historical Society display in the old Key Bank, right?
Yes.
And these are the fine ladies that are making it happen. Hello, ladies. At the church.
Oh, at the church, yes.
It used to be an Oddsfellow Hall when it was built, but then it became the Catholic Church. And we think that the antique store went belly up as well. But Oswego County Mutual is still here. In 1984, Jacki and I were married in that church. So, a recommended stop in Pulaski is Coloss Cheese. They have fantastic ice cream here. They have an ice cream window, and they also have great cheese curd, great cheese overall. So when you're in Pulaski or Brennan Beach, you really need to stop down Route 13, downtown Pulaski, Coloss Cheese. Right here at the crossroads of Route 69 and State Route 11 is the little hamlet of Coloss. This building is where Coloss Cheese started. When I was a kid, they used to make the cheese right here. And if you knew when they were cutting the cheese, you could come down here and watch them do it and get it super, super fresh. And there's nothing better than fresh cheese curd. And yeah, so this is the original building. And it's been years and years and years since, anybody's made cheese here, or since anybody's done anything here. The building's about ready to fall in. It won't be long, probably. Surprised it didn't last winter because they had record snows here. So the reason it says corn on the side of the old Coloss Cheese building is because somebody used to park a wagon there and sell corn. They haven't for a lot of years, so it's all boarded up now. Nothing going on. That's the hamlet of Coloss. You can see an Amish wagon over there selling goods on the corner right there. So we're going to drive through the intersection here, State Route 11 and State Route 69 in the hamlet of Coloss. It's in Oswego County, New York. And there's the Lloyd's Luxury Lounge building that's closed. And of course, there's the Amish selling goods. And right up the road here, now we're heading north on State Route 11. That white building on the left around the corner, that was the Liberty Bell Restaurant, a going place for a lot of years. And like a lot of other things in this area, closed indefinitely. Okay, another recommendation if you're staying at Brennan Beach, downtown Pulaski, Main Street, Mr. Suggs. Been here forever. If you like good submarine sandwiches, good place. Now they do sell wings, but I haven't had them yet, but I will vouch for their subs. It's a must-have when we're here. Selkirk Shores is just down the road of Brennan Beach. So it's south on Route 3, not very far, a couple of miles really. And it's a huge state park, lots of facilities, and it's located on Lake Ontario just like Brennan Beach. So a great place to come for the day or to come visit with the kids if you're staying at Brennan Beach. Go further south, got a boat launch at Mexico Point, and in between Selkirk Shores and Brennan Beach. There's a boat launch at Pine Grove.
I just don't belong, but I've been there before. It's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause me to sing. Just wait till I finish this class. If you're not partying at the sandbar tonight, then you can kiss my ass. 'Cause I got friends in places with old escape grounds, and the wind chases my blues away, and I'll be okay.
Downtown Pulaski, New York. It's salmon season. We're gonna see how many fishermen are down on the river. Well, missed him. Look at your neck. There you go.
Got him in the slide. Hey, I got. Get him. Yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, put $10 worth of mono. Top shot over the bridge. Where you going? I'm doing a special on that. Wow. I was gonna go right there anyway.
So in New York, visiting friends and family. This is my sister-in-law, Jacki's sister's home. And over the winter, they had a couple of trees come down. You can see the mess here. One of them landed right on the trampoline. And I'm working on this one now, getting it cut up and going to drag it all into the woods over here, for now anyway. So that's the one I'm working on now. I'll try to get the trampoline freed up. That'll probably end up in the dump, but you know, right now I'm just cutting her back and making piles and taking the bigger chunks and heaving them into the woods. We'll have to drag everything over there eventually. But the bigger chunks, yeah, he's got a tractor, her boyfriend. He's got to get a trailer and get it over here. Got a grapple on it, so that'll really make short work of moving the bigger chunks when I'm done here. And I'm sure right now they're trying to get the house ready to Airbnb it. So Jacki is inside with them, and they're painting and, you know, doing odds and ends, upgrades and repairs. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and that's what we're doing. Not too hot, but of course I'm sweating like a pig. So, but it's a nice day. The rain's let up. It's not supposed to rain. Right now it's Saturday. It's not supposed to rain until a week from tomorrow, and we're heading out a week from today. So looks that way anyway, and we'll harvest host overnight just south of the PA border, or just south of the New York border into PA, and a place we've been to before. Hopefully they'll accept us. I put in the request this morning, Red Rock Barbecue. So we really like that, and they also make their own beer there, nicer wine and stuff. So all right, back to work. See ya. Where there was once a big tree, there is no longer. If we were here longer, I'd tackle that one next. But that one's kind of like on the edge of the lawn, not like this was. And this was on the trampoline, so had to go. Glad I could help. If it's apple season, don't miss Appledale Orchards Farm Market. Appledale is located south on Route 3 towards the town of Mexico, New York. And across the road, there's plenty of activities for family and kids, including a corn maze. So don't miss it if you're in town and it's apple season. Here's today's take: an $8 bag of freshly picked Empire apples, a dozen apple cider donuts, freshly baked of course, and a quart of apple cider. So with the weather getting a little chilly here this fall, the tire pressures on the rig are starting to drop. So we're leaving in the morning, and I want to air them up to 80 psi right now, and I'll show you what we have to go through to do that. Now we have a Tpms system, and I don't have a flow through because I don't have steel valve stems. So if I had steel valve stems, I could install flow through sensors, and I'd be able to hook onto it and air it up without removing the sensor. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so they give us wrenches to get those sensors off, because there's a brass nut that backs up the sensor here so it doesn't, fall off. You can tighten it down, and it makes it very rigid and less likely to come off there. So it's a pain in the butt. It's gonna be hard to do and then film it at the same time. But what I actually have to do is put the smaller wrench on the nut back here, and then a bigger wrench on the sensor. Then I'll break it loose, and I'll be able to turn that sensor off there. Okay. Now that I broke it loose, I'll be able to remove the sensor. You can hear I'm losing air while I'm doing it. Okay, set that down. And here's that brass nut I was telling you about. Take that all the way off too, so it doesn't interfere with the fitting from the compressor. All right, so I put them down there. Here's my little compressor. It's a little Ryobi 1 compressor. And the cool thing about this, compared to the one I used to have, is you could turn it on and actually set the pressure settings, and it'll shut off automatically. Right now it's set at 80 psi. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. Okay, it's gonna be difficult for me to put this air compressor fitting on here one-handed, but I'm gonna try. Oh, not too bad. So we're at about 75 psi right now. We're gonna go up to 80. We go. It's gonna take a couple of minutes, so I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. So I'm gonna put the brass nut back on now that we're aired up. And we'll go ahead and put the sensor back on, and we'll lose a little air. You'll hear it. There it is. Just finger tight, and we'll tighten up that brass nut against the back of the sensor with the wrenches. Just exact opposite of what I did when I loosened them up to take it off. And we'll have to air up the other 3 tires. Same way. Put the sensor back on, and I've tightened the nut. Now I have to air up the other one. I've already got that one off there. Okay. So here's the valve stem, and there's the sensor and the nut. So I'm going to hook up onto that with the compressor. I'll show you where we're at, and we'll air that one up. This one's at 73, and we're going to air this up to 80. It'll take a little longer, coming up from 73. Okay, so here's the screen for our tire pressure monitoring system. It's made by TST, And this rides in the truck with us, and it receives wireless signals from the temperature sensor or the pressure sensor transmitter. They also obviously do sense temperature as well for the sensors on the tires. So this unit receives those signals wirelessly. And as you can see, it scrolls through the 4 different sensors we have on the 4 tires of our camper. So that's sensor number T4. This is T1, transmitter 1, at 66 degrees, 78 psi. Transmitter number 2, 66, 78. Transmitter number 3, no, that's at 75 because right now it's the only tire in the sun, 80 psi. And sensor number 4, 66 at 80 psi. And it'll just keep scrolling like that, you know, as long as you have it turned on. And it'll also alarm. We have different settings, and you want to check into this and customize your own settings based on, you know, your tires, okay? But it'll alarm on high temperature, it'll alarm for low pressure and high pressure. So hopefully, should we ever have a tire failing and it starts to get hot, we'll get an alarm. If we have a leak and it starts to get low pressure, we'll get an alarm. You know, and the hotter they get normally, the higher the temperature is of the tire, the more PSI inside. It doesn't look that way here because that one tire is actually at 75 degrees and it's still only 80 PSI. But that's usually how it works. So there's several different ways you can get an alarm, and hopefully in time to save you from having a major blowout on the road. But well worth having. I've got it propped up here inside right now, but it's actually reading the sensors on the rig as we record this. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And also, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at Heistman's Hit the Road, have a great day, and thanks for watching.